Hello everyone. Already we have studied in previous video what is Duffing equation, and for a particular case we have find solution for Duffing equation. Again in this video we are going to solve some more problems on Duffing equation. Now I will consider the Duffing equation x dash plus x plus epsilon x cube equal to cos omega t. Gamma becomes 1, delta is 1, alpha is also 1. So we are going to find Duffing equation, solution for Duffing equation subjected to the initial condition x of 0 is 1 and x dash of 0 is 0. We are going to find solution for this Duffing equation. Again we know how to write perturbation solution for this equation. So how we will write? Here x is dependent variable and it depends on t. So x of t comma epsilon is equal to, what is the solution in terms of perturbation? X naught plus epsilon x1 of t plus epsilon square x2 of t, etc. We have to find x0, x1, x2, etc. So we are going to find solution for, we are going to find x0 and x1 now. Here we are having x dash also, x double dash also. So if we differentiate equation 2, we will get x dash. This is function of t. Therefore differentiation of x0 is x0 dash. Epsilon is constant. Differentiation of x1 is x1 dash. Differentiation of x2 is x2 dash plus etc. I'll take this as equation 3. If I differentiate this again, I'll get x double dash. Differentiation of x0 dash is x0 double dash. Epsilon is constant. Differentiation of x1 dash is x1 double dash. Epsilon square x2 double dash etc. So before substituting this in equation 1, we will find initial conditions for x0, x1, x2, etc. So we are having x0 of 0 is equal to 1. So substitute t is equal to 0 in equation 2. We are going to substitute t is equal to 0 in equation 2. When t is 0, x is 1. Therefore LHS is 1. x0 of 0 plus epsilon x1 of 0 plus epsilon square x2 of 0 etc. So again equating coefficients of epsilon power 0, epsilon power 1, epsilon power 2 etc. We will get x0 of 0 equal to 1. Equating the coefficients of epsilon power 0. Equating the coefficient of epsilon, we will get x1 of 0 equal to 0, x2 of 0 equal to 0, etc. Similarly, second initial condition is x dash. So in equation 3, we have to substitute t is equal to 0, x dash equal to 0. So x dash is 0, t is 0 means x0 dash of 0 plus epsilon x1 dash of 0 plus epsilon square x2 dash of 0 etc. So again equating the coefficients of epsilon naught, epsilon 1, epsilon power 2 etc. We will get x0 dash of 0 equal to 0, x1 dash of 0 equal to 0, x2 dash of 0 is also 0, etc. Now we got initial conditions also. Now we will proceed further. So what is the next step we have to do? We have to substitute equation 2, 3, 4 in equation 1. So substituting all those values in equation 1, we will get x double dash, x0 double dash plus epsilon x1 double dash plus epsilon square x2 double dash etc. plus we are having x dash. So x dash means x naught dash plus epsilon x1 dash plus epsilon square x2 dash plus etc. Next term is x itself. So equation 2 plus x naught plus epsilon x1 plus epsilon square x2 etc. plus epsilon x cube. X cube is x naught plus x1 into epsilon plus epsilon square x2 plus etc. whole cube. RHS is cos omega t. In this case it is cos omega t. So what is the next step we have to do? We have to find coefficients of epsilon naught. So what are the coefficient of epsilon naught? X naught double dash. This is coefficient of epsilon square. Here we are having x naught dash, then x naught. And this will be coefficient of epsilon or higher powers of epsilon equal to, here it is of the form epsilon power 0. Epsilon power 0 is 1. So RHS is not 0 in this case, it is cos omega t. So we have to find solution for x naught dash. So what is solution for x naught dash? In this case it is complementary function and particular integral. So what is our auxiliary equation? M square plus m plus 1 equal to 0. If we find root of this equation, it is not real roots, it will be complex root. So we will get root as minus 1 plus or minus root 3i by 2. It is having both real and imaginary part. Therefore complementary function is e power minus t by 2. 1 by 2 is there, minus 1 by 2. Therefore e power minus t by 2. C1 cos root 3t plus C2 sin root 3t. I hope you will remember how to write complementary function. So now we have to find particular integral, that is cos omega t. So to find particular integral, 1 by d square plus d plus 1 cos omega t. We have to substitute d square is equal to minus omega square. So what we will get here? 1 by minus omega square plus d plus 1 cos omega t. So that is 1 by d plus 1 minus omega square. Further how we will simplify? Multiplying with d minus 1 minus omega square divided by d minus 1 minus omega square into cos omega t. This is of the form a plus b, a minus b. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Therefore, numerator remains as it is. Denominator is a square minus b square. So, a is omega. We have to substitute d square is equal to minus a square, which is minus omega square. Substitute d square is equal to minus omega square here. Minus omega square minus 1, minus into minus will become plus omega square. Sorry, this is square. So here we will have minus omega square minus 1 minus omega square whole square. A plus b, a minus b is a square minus b square and cos omega t. Now multiply cos omega t in the numerator terms. We will get d into cos omega t minus 1 minus omega square into cos omega t, and denominator is minus omega square minus 1 minus omega square whole square. So differentiation of cos omega t is minus sin omega t into omega minus 1 minus omega square cos omega t whole divided by minus omega square minus 1 minus omega square whole square. If I take minus common, this particular integral becomes sin omega t plus 1 minus omega square cos omega t take out minus common. So omega square minus 1 minus omega square whole square. So we got complementary function and particular integral. So if we add this term and this term, that is the solution. Now we have to find the constants also, C1 and C2. So our solution is, this is our solution. We have to find C1 and C2. So what is our condition? X0 of 0 equal to 1 and X0 dash of 0 is equal to 0. Here we have to substitute t is equal to 0 and X0 is equal to 1. So substituting X0 equal to 1, t is equal to 0 here. X0 is 1, e power 0 is 1. Here C1 cos root 3 0. So it is 1. Sin root 3 0 is 0. Sin 0 is 0. We will get second term plus 1 minus omega square divided by omega square minus 1 minus omega square whole square. Cos omega t is 1 again. So in this equation we are going to substitute t is equal to 0. E power 0 is 1. Cos root 3 0. So cos 0 is 1. Sin 0 is 0. Here sin 0 is 0. Cos 0 is 1. So we'll get this value. So it is C1 is equal to 1 minus omega square by omega square minus 1 minus omega square whole square. So what we will get here? Taking LCM, omega square minus 1 minus omega square whole square minus 1 minus omega square whole divided by omega square minus 1 minus omega whole square. We can simplify here. So if we simplify this, omega square minus a minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Minus into minus will become plus minus 1 plus omega square whole divided by so we will get C1 as minus omega power 4 plus 4 omega square minus 2 whole divided by omega square minus 1 minus omega square whole square. There is small mistake in PI. This is omega square plus 1 minus omega square. So if that is plus, this should be plus. This term is plus. And omega square plus 1 minus omega square. So if this is plus, this should be plus minus a square plus b square minus 2ab. And if we multiply here, this is correct, divided by 1 plus omega square plus 1 minus omega square. So if we simplify this, we will get omega power 4 plus omega square plus 2 omega square and minus 2 omega square will get cancelled. 1 also will get cancelled. So we will get only omega power 4 divided by omega square minus 1 minus omega square whole square. Now we have to find C2. To find C2, differentiate equation x0. So if we differentiate x0, we will get x0 dash. Here we have to use product rule. So e power minus t by 2, differentiation of this, minus c1 root 3 sin root 3t plus root 3 c2 cos root 3t plus first term into differentiation of second term is over. Second term into differentiation of first term. So we will get c1 cos root 3t plus c2 sin root 3t into differentiation of e power minus t by 2 is minus 1 by 2 e power minus t by 2. and we have to differentiate second term, that is particular integral term also. 1 by omega square plus 1 minus omega square whole square is constant. Differentiation of this one, sin omega t is omega into cos omega t. Here minus omega into cos sin omega t. So we will get omega into cos omega t plus 1 minus omega square minus omega into sin omega t. Now we have to substitute x naught dash is equal to 0 and t is equal to 0 in this equation. X naught dash is 0, t is 0 means 1, sin t is 0, we will get cos t. Root 3 c2, cos t is 1. Here again cos t is 1, sin t is 0, e power minus t by 2 is 1. Here we are having minus 1 by 2 also. When we come here, we will have cos t. 1 by omega square plus 1 minus omega square whole square. This becomes 0. So we have to find C2. So what is C1? Already we got omega power 4 divided by omega square. This is plus 1 minus omega square whole square. So substituting value of C1 here, we will get root 3 C2 minus 1 by 2. C1 is omega power 4 by omega square plus 1 minus omega square whole square plus this term 1 by omega square plus 1 minus omega square whole square equal to 0. So we will group these two terms, or we will take LCM and simplify. We will get root 3 C2 is equal to omega power 4 minus omega power 4 plus 2 whole divided by omega square plus 1 minus omega square whole square. Just taking LCM here. So what is our C2? If we shift this to RHS, it will become 1 by root 3 omega power 4 minus 2 whole divided by omega square plus 1 minus omega square whole square. We got the value of C1, we got the value of C2. We will substitute in x naught. So x naught is equal to e power minus t by 2. I will take these two terms common. C1 is also having 1 by omega square plus 1 minus omega square. C2 is also having that term. Therefore omega square plus 1 minus omega square whole square. What are the remaining terms? C1 is having w power 4 cos root 3t, and C2 is having this term plus omega power 4 minus 2 by root 3 sin 3t plus pi term sin omega t plus 1 minus omega square cos omega t divided by omega square plus 1 minus omega square whole square. So we got the value of x naught. To find x1, the process will be very lengthy. Therefore, we will stop at this stage itself. So our final solution will be x is equal to x naught itself. X naught we got here. We will stop at this stage. So in this problem, we got only first term of perturbation solution.